Alright guys, I'm live. I'm doing a couple of things in the background, but I'm going to play and do it in the background because not all that much going on at the moment. I am a teeny weeny little bit hyperactive. For some reason, setting up a spreadsheet has made me happy. Let's do the usual posty. I'm literally just waiting for a response. It doesn't make noise anyway. Let's get on with it. Do I have an energy drink left? I've not even have chat open. Guys, I am failing at being a streamer today. Hello Chloe, welcome to the stream. You literally just messaged as I turned the chat on. So if anybody messaged before you, I do not know. Just put that out there. If anybody sent a message before Chloe, I can't see it because Twitch doesn't hold like I hate Twitch for that. Anyway, how you doing? I'm kind of working on a project in the background today. I can't not do it, but I really want to stream. The good thing about RimWorld is I can tab out and in very quickly, and all the noises are helpful. We'll slaughter that Snowher. Thank you for the free food, Cassandra. So tell me, do you think that my colony is defended enough? I am okay. Bit hyperactive. I mean, I don't know if you do anything the same. I don't know if it's an autism thing or an ADHD thing or just a me thing. But I do this thing where when I start concentrating on a project, I kind of just get that into it, that I get super hyper focused and I kind of get a good kind of hyperactivity almost, I guess. Right, I become almost obsessed over getting the singular task sorted kind of deal. I don't know. Anyway, this is my network of turrets. This is my network of autocannons, a little lackluster, and my network of uranium slug turrets. We have basically total coverage of everything inside the base. Or colony, or whatever you want to call it. Oh look, and now somebody messages me. I fucking tell you guys, nobody wants to talk to me. Until I start streaming or doing something else. No, that's the kind of thing what I mean. A project doesn't have to be like a project. Help if I could spell formulas, wouldn't it? Then yes, I'm glad it's not just me. I've been blurring my rock music and getting on with building this spreadsheet and database. I'm helping to host a folding event, it's called, which is not like the type of folding you think. Which you basically use your computer to fold proteins. It's called Folding at Home. It helps find cures for cancers and Alzheimer's and things like that. It's doing medical research on the cheap, essentially, when governments won't fund it. And you create a virtual supercomputer by using lots of desktops. But anyway, we're doing a competition on one of the forums that I'm on, and I'm helping like to organize all the data and things because, well, that's what my degree's in, and I forgot how much I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Oh, look, and somebody else messages me. Are you kidding me, guys? I'm not even responding. It's some fucking stupid bullshit as well. I'm gonna go and check if I do have an energy drink in the bag behind me. I'll be still here, but I can't hear for a second. What have you been up to today, Chloe? The good news is I have an energy drink, which means I have the caffeine I need. Work. No, I know work. I meant, how's it been? I should have been more specific. It was okay, it went pretty fast, that's good. It's because you were so excited over the ship. That's what it is. As I said, guys, cheap energy drinks might give you the caffeine hit you need, but damn, are they pretty minging. When you're gonna take off? I'm not sure. When should I? I'm excuse me. Hopefully going to be, I don't know how long it takes. 15 game days, right? How long is that, like, in real life days? I don't want big days, but is it an hour? 2 hours? Do I have enough defenses built up? I hope so. About an hour. Well, time is, I'm always time sped up. Fuck it. But 15 days and instincts will go from one distance away. This sort of any signature indicates interstellar flight capability. No shit, Sherlock. And will attract gangs of desperate raiders and swarms of deadly mechanoids. Swarms doesn't sound good. Okay. I'm thinking I'm wanting... Mr. Goldcoin, welcome to the stream. They shouldn't do because I have walls between most of them. These, on the other hand, might get a bit fucked, but oh well. I might actually. I can't relocate them. We'll just see how it goes, right? Over here, on the other hand, probably gonna have some chain reaction bullshit going on. I'm concerned about this side. This side is much better designed. You can tell this was a rush job, where this one was somewhat better, you know, planned, I guess. What gaps in the walls? I don't know what you mean, man. If you mean like up here, then I'm not that concerned. But I've already done that. This is all artificial, look. This is designed specifically. Same as this side, this, all artificial. If you mean this ferrite, there's not much what can shoot for that ferrite. This is designed here specifically. If you look, oh wait, it's not designed the way it was meant to. It used to come straight out. I might. I'll leave it how it is. Here, here. I'm not sure what you mean. No, by the side, left side, yeah, meteorite. Here? Oh, they don't go that way. They avoid the water, if that's what you're talking about. Do you mean here? Side, like this, yeah, there. I shall wait for the response. Because if so, I've never had an issue with that. Man, I need some Pink Panthers now. Yeah, the water makes them not want to walk over it. Same with this. The people walk up here and then walk sideways and try to walk around this gap. So they just get absolutely hammered. Guys, I want Pink Panthers. Where do I buy them from? Those things are awesome. I've got this one random turret there because I had it laying about. And I thought I may as well chuck it somewhere. So I'm just filling in. Making it a little harder for them to mine through. Amazon. Man, Amazon has fucked me over. I'm so pissed off. Don't even bring up Amazon. Not nah. Also, by the way, Mr. Goldcoin is finally a real mod on my Discord server. It can, after about a week and a half, 2 weeks of trying to sort it out, we finally sorted him out. But back to what I say, you're not having a good time there, are you? What Amazon did to you, right? I ordered a Bluetooth speaker off them, and on the delivery note on the app it says, handed to resident. I have not received the package. Nobody in my house have received the package, and nobody, like, for 3 doors in one direction and 3 doors in the other direction, who I'm friends with, have received the package. They have not handed any package to any resident. I'm severely unhappy about this. In case I even looked in my blue bin, which is for cardboard waste, I looked behind my bins, I looked in the side cupboard, none of them, it's nowhere, man, it's nowhere. Well, you can't track an individual package, that's not how tracking works. It was, I will do, the plan is to contact them, I'm just lazy. It was, the van came on my street. More than likely, anyway. Or was in my general area. But I didn't GPS track them to like mean to my actual door. That's a little bit far for me. But obviously the plan is to contact them when I can be bothered. I'll contact them this evening. I'll tweet at them or something. Do they have an official way of contacting them? They cannot GPS track a package. They can track a van, because all vans' tachographs are GPS tracked these days. But an individual package cannot be GPS tracked. As soon as it's left the van, they have no clue. Which is actually quite interesting. I mean, the guy said he handed it to a resident at my house. Amazon use Amazon Logistics these days, which is their own logistical firm. Imagine selling that much stuff that it works out cheaper to create your own company for delivering your packages. It's crazy when you think about it. Amazon has, like, you can GPS. Ugh. I'm joking on my energy drink. What's that? Right, you can GPS track the van that has your package to, like, around the neighborhood and things. But like saying, if the van driver said it was handed to a resident, they just, yeah, you know. Right, they can track them by saying, oh, package was handed to this. It depends on what you're doing. If you got Prime, they use Amazon Logistics. I know full well I had to use them as a, what are they called? As a case study for my when I did business degree, on my degree, not at degree. I want to move. We're gonna have to deconstruct them, aren't we? I don't want these here. They make more sense to be over here. Oh, I will do. It's just annoying. It's more annoying because it's a gift. Like, if it was for me, I'd be a little less annoyed because, well, I don't mind. Like, I mean, I mind not getting what I want, but I don't mind getting what I bought. But I don't mind having to wait, you know. No, not quite yet. I'm just doing a few last housekeeping things. Because this has got 2 uranium turrets, what can fire? 4 for that side. But I don't have a spur really for here. And I want to build one. Something like that will do. And then after that uranium turret done, then we'll start the ship. I'm probably being overly cautious, but oh well. I've never seen anyone start a ship, and I've never done it myself, so I don't know. Hey! Be nice in my chat, okay? I'm anxious, leave me alone. I don't know what's going to happen. Very true, gold coin. How have you been today? And the same for you, Hev. What's that? Has Hev been about? She has. I am starting to doubt my own brain. Bandit can't request. I don't give a shit. This, by the way, is my not everyone is leaving, as you can clearly see. They're not in the pods, and we'll be setting up yet another one. So after this, I'll be streaming RimWorld less than I am now, but I'll keep streaming it. Oh, and it has to fucking land right there, doesn't it? Well, I guess this is a pretty good test. Everybody, 2 arms. Quickly, move. All the things. I don't know. Having them bunched together, bad idea. Before you say it, Chloe, I already know. They're not saying like that. You have it, yeah, you will have a firing angle there. You're gonna pop yourself like there. Right, so who have we got left? Hev, you're brain dead. You just go back. Oh yeah, Hev's got a permanent brain injury. So that happened. I can chuck one there. I can chuck one there. Somebody's gonna die. I can already feel it. I can just chuck one right out in the open. Zen, you don't have a gun, so go away. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, maybe I should have dealt with that first. Can you reconnect to anywhere? Yeah, yeah. You, no. I don't care. Right, everyone. You go inside. The last time I did that, yeah, you couldn't not say something. So how do I know? Well, we've dealt with that fairly easily. So we're ripping them down, building a new fleet of pod launchers up here. Ah, fuck it. One sec. Let's save first. So if everything goes to shit, we know we can reload. Not that I'm planning for that to happen, but you know. Starting up. Does it like take power to do that or no? No, that's okay. Solar flare. Oh well, that's not a good start. Our first raid is probably going to happen with a solar flare going on. Oh no, I understand that the reactor generates power when it's not powering up, but I didn't know if starting up like sucked power at your grid. But seeing I'm getting 41,000 watts at the moment because of the solar flare, I'm fairly sure I'm fine. In the beginning, how long have you had the game, Chloe, actually? I don't know, do you remember the reactors used to be a lot smaller than this? They used to be square, and they generated quite a bit more power. And there was actually a viable power source, but everyone like late game just built loads of them, and thus they got nerfed. Ah, we didn't get raided. So far, so good. I've had the game officially for just over 2 years. I like that. When did I buy it? I've not had it all that long. Steam isn't telling me. Steam, I hate you. So I'm just laughing at my friend's comment on the work I've done on the spreadsheet. And just so you're all aware, I've not worked on spreadsheets since I was in university, which was like a few years ago, you know. And as such, I'm a little rusty. Not only that, but I'm using Google Sheets with my friend rather than Excel, which is my go-to. I have to say, I think I preferred the look of them before. I was considering building another lot of defenses like here and like here, but I was like, ah, fuck that. Yeah, I used to use LibreOffice or OpenOffice, or I kind of used both in the time. You have to remember I was a big, and still I'm kind of a big Linux user, to be honest, so LibreOffice is kind of the go-to these days. It used to be OpenOffice with Ubuntu and Mint, but OpenOffice was stopped supported, so they switched to LibreOffice. My power grid is a little bit OP. I absolutely hate that software. What, LibreOffice? I don't think it's too bad. When you okay. Our first raid. That ain't too bad. Because the turrets can deal with that. I'm going to tell you to make shells. Make me at least 10. Spreadsheets, when used. Oh no, I agree. If you use, but it's the same. Google Sheets has been a pain in the ass. But it's simply because you're so used to doing it a certain way. Going from like any software that you're used to any software that you're not is the same. Same going from Windows to Linux and Linux to Windows and everything like that. Things just are different. No worries. Two down. I like it when all them guns shoot at the same time. Attacking here. I'm not too bothered about that. Well, guys. I should have mined that out. Oh well. Well, guys, it looks like it started. Let's put Hev in the crypto sleep pod thing. Oh no, this is gonna be so terrible. Animals, you're meant to be in here. Can we do that, please? Really? Like turrets, so you're not gonna... Hawk's dead. I'm reloading that. This pisses me off. That is a reload. And it's a reload because I believe turrets should attack hunting animals, especially once they've been shot in the head. Or wherever they got shot. I keep forgetting that it doesn't do that. I don't think it's ever done that. I need a mod what does that. If you guys know of a mod, please tell me. But yeah, Gold Coin, I do know what you mean about calc being a pain in the ass. Starting up, 14 days remaining. Back. I did reload, just so you know. I reloaded because a polar bear killed Hawk. And in my opinion, the turret should be clever enough to shoot hunting animals if they're clever enough to shoot hostile people. And as such, I reloaded. And until I find a mod what does what I want, I will forever reload that. Yeah, see, I knew those ones would go. Plenty more steel where that came from. But I'm just saying, I like to be open with these things. I should have seen that coming. Tribes people. I'm not overly concerned about this. In fact, that's going to be changed out for a pair of autocannons. Did you go anywhere nice? Or... Oh crap. I didn't know this was happening. Why are they suddenly... I didn't realise they were assault. Not enough uranium. I didn't realise there was assault both bases had. Or am I just being silly? Ah, I see, I see. Well, that went well. So, the ship has 13 days left to power up. Firm, what happened to you? Crack from human teeth. Right, fucking get building. Laser pricks. So far, our defense strategy, since we got such a all-encompassing turret network, was get inside and leave the turrets to do the heavy lifting. I don't think that's going to last for the entirety of this period of time. Mr. Zemfrox with the raid. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Our ship is powering up. We have 13 days left for it. Crazy shit's happening, and thank you for those raiders. Alcohol bin. Zen, literally, can you not leave the alcohol alone, man? Crazy shit's going on here. You guys construct that me, I'm alright on the edge with all the goings on with you know, all this craziness. 13 days still. Come on, game. The dead bodies will pile high. That's all I'm saying. I'm concerned about when this chain reacts and takes out the entire thing. That's going to happen, I can see it. Structure. Well, if raiders do drop in my base, all I'm saying is we have a little bit of a turret network. We have just a few turrets spread around the place. If you mean actually inside, we've got enough people to deal with that. We also have enough uranium turrets to deal with most mechs and enough autocannons to deal with most problems. Nice! Gold coin. Also, Zemfrox, how are you? I can't remember if I asked, so I am. Yum. Doing well, that's good to hear. Dwarven rimming. Man, you rim them dwarves good and proper. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. We are not doing too bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a group of people trying to attack here. Put it that way. I would not want to be like a group of tribespeople or something. Because it hurts. You've got, damn right, got the Lord of the Rims mod, and I'm actually living it. Lord of the Rims. How's the ice sheet? Or, do you mean sea ice? Ice sheet is completely different. Do you know how much I made that mistake for the first, like, 5 streams? But yeah, it's doing quite well. We're just chilling here. Our turrets got killed. Are you guys restricted? No. Then why are you not manufacturing these turrets? Are you out of components? No. You just lazy cunts. Okay. Good to know. So Fern, with her masterwork charge rifle, is being one of the few people who have chosen to stay behind. Along with Zen. Zen, you have wholeheartedly. Oh, no, actually, no, you've not. Zen, you're going. Sev, you're a bit useless. You can go. Left lung destroy. These guys are not in very good. Fern is sticking around. Hawk is sticking around. An exception. The rest of you are probably going. But yes, the sea ice is going well. We are now down to 12 days. Visitors. Man, I wouldn't be visiting you if I were you, but sure. Well, that didn't go well for them. What are my chances of surviving this, guys? That's what I want to know. Sev, you don't have a gun. Grab the LMG. You grab that LMG. Oh. Everybody jump inside here pretty quickly because them turrets are going to hurt. I didn't want to get shot in the back of the head. Which I've done before off my own turrets. Problem solved. That's what happens when they jump in your base. That went well. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think that went? How are you doing the construction? Oh, you guys are lazy. Mr. Coin. Zombie, you can do growing. Everyone can do plant cut. Alright, problem solved over there. Fern there doing some repairs and that. We are not doing too bad, guys. I wish they'd like haul this crap and thing, not to leave out in the open, but there we go. Right, let's see what work we got going on. Smithing, I feel like, is now a lesser priority, as is tailoring, as is crafting. I want nothing art, no. Plant cut, we want to still be a thing. Construction, we want to bring our best constructors to 1 for repairing. Mining is now not a thing. We'll drop plant cutting down. Handling is also not a thing. And only a few of you. Oh wait, no. I've done this the wrong way around. Even though you're incapacitated and can't do it. Alright, there we go. That's much better. That's the way it should be. To just look at all the dead bodies. Eclipse. Well, that don't sound good for my power grid. We're just about managing. I have like no batteries. I have 2. I'm just keeping an eye on my battery storage levels. So what have you been up to today, Mr. Zen, apart from streaming? I'm actually really worried, guys. Oh, well, quite worried. I have no clue what's going to happen. This rimming is the most intense I've ever had, is all I'm saying. Infection, you know, like, oh great, from a fight. "11 days. Come on. Problem solved. That did not last very long at all. Zen, are you still here, or have you gone? I'm guessing you're gone. Who's still here then? Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Get rid of all that crap. We got repairs going on. Let's see. Oh, you're going that way. That's a new one. I guess these turrets up here have changed your algorithm slightly. Don't worry about it, man. Oh, there's still quite a few of them. Oh! What did you hit? Come on, turret. What did you do? Right leg shot off. Killed from a shot in the leg. I'm here looking at cottages for next year's holiday. Ooh, nice. Anywhere in particular you're looking at, geographically speaking? Look at them. Whoa, they are changing tactics. Oh no, they can't decide what they want to do. That is a new one. We took pretty much no damage in that raid. Inverness. Oh, nice. No worries, Hev. We're gonna lose them before. It's not the end of the world. You're not so great, Hawkeye. Okay. Somebody will rescue it, maybe. 6-hour drive, I'm presuming you mean. You could fly though, I guess. I'm not saying I recommend it, but I'm saying you could. I have to pick the one guy who won't do hauling. I have to pick 2 guys who won't do hauling. Let's have a look on the ship. 10 days remaining. So far, so good. I mean, apart from dead bodies everywhere, but could be worse. You could always stop off at like a travel lodge halfway. Do 3 hours one day, 3 hours the other or something. I don't know. Did we save the muffalo? Holy shit balls, we managed it. Left eye bitten out. Oh no, because you need to be able to see all that well when you can't hold a rifle, right? Frost Peak, that's the other place. Sure, sounds like fun. Let's see. Pretty healthy. Not too bad. Not too bad. Give you a rifle. I can understand why you'd want to have your car, by the way. I went camping with my family. Me and the fiance. And neither of us drive, and my brother took us up in the car. And it was awful. Because you lack that, having that. You're running into it, that would be nice. You lack that freedom, I guess. I don't know if freedom would be the correct word I want to use, but I don't know. Without that second uranium turret, this is fairly bad. Right, guys. Pull. Lumping them all together like this is not the best way to do it, but okay. Never mind. That's going, don't even go near that. Guys, you're gonna get injured. Whatever, I can't be asked. If they get injured, I warned them. Oh, no, they managed it. Dealt with that quite well. Alright. Prioritize fueling. You Zen prioritize fueling and Hawk prioritize. But fuel those three. I want to send these three off with uranium into the other place. By the way, guys, I'll be streaming Who is in Space. I've not worked it out 100% yet, but I'm leaving behind the most able-bodied, essentially, to pack up and move on. So whoever ends up being the most injured at the end of it will be Hev. Will be going due to the permanent gunshot injury to the brain. You know, and Austin, who is already in this pod, will be going because he's crippled. So yeah, them two are definites. The rest is just the people who are most able to rip this colony down and ship it off to a new place the quickest will be the ones who remain. Box McLeod, thank you for the auto host. Because that's the plan. And then to have another expansion here is also in the cards. Which is why if you've noticed our power grid's been expanding beyond the requirements for the current colony. Right, U3 launch and you'll be filled with uranium. Look at all the dead bodies. Can I not type this? You, no. Oh, it's right there. 450. Sounds good. There's a few dead bodies, guys. Just a few. Exception still doing his mining thing. Go on, man, why not, eh? .3 days. Have I generated the planet yet this game? No, this will take a while, guys. And here comes the fun, i.e. uranium. You should be able to build nuclear reactors in this with uranium. Like ship reactors, but better. Because uranium reactor, like in real life, nuclear reactors are a pretty powerful source of power already. So by the year 5517, you would feel like they've kind of mastered them. 29 days. Raid. Ah. I didn't say it was good, was healthy, I just said it's powerful. I imagine whatever they're doing inside this thing ain't that healthy either. And they're going to do exactly what I was predicting, which is why I filled it in. Alright, it's fine. Right, guys. Looks like we need you for defense. I don't like it. Sexuko, where's your fucking gun? Grab that rifle. Have no point giving you a gun. You'll do more damage than good. I'll pop you there. Fern. I'll pop you there. Right, guys. That's probably the closest nuclear power plant to me as well, by the way. Although I could not confirm, because I don't generally know where all the British nuclear power plants are. Well, these guys going round the front are fucked. You guys go around the back, might not be. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what you're planning to do with my mine. Maybe mine through here. Then we're gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Ooh, I did not realize. Do turrets blow up more than they used to? Do turrets have a larger explosion range than the had in previous games? I'm pretty sure it used to only be like this big. Like one square around them. I'm pretty sure it didn't used to be like this. You know? No worries, have. How you guys? It got your other uranium turret going now? I'm thinking I might chuck another greenhouse in, like here somewhere. You know, dry it out. Also, by the way, this really pisses me off. Realistically speaking, this wouldn't be the case. I said that many times. Miscellaneous, moisture pump. That'll do. That'll do. Right, where are we at? Oh, great. I don't even know how to deal with this. Chloe, how do I deal with this crap? I regret this choice already. The ship thing. Right. Have equip that gun. I don't care. Where are you, Hawk? So you can come around this way. Not too bad. Let the smoke clear and see what the damage is. Damage in here. I'm going to set all of my internal doors like this to hold open, and then we can take less damage next time. I don't mind them moving about. The colony is being torn apart as soon as we can, so right. Fern, what did you get? Not too bad, not too bad. .2 days. That didn't go too bad. I need pause a second while I type this. Are they gonna dig through? Oh, they're just chilling. Well, I'm gonna go say hi to my friend and then soon head to bed. No worries, Goldcoin. Have a good evening, my friend. Well, how are we doing for high explosive shells? We've got 50 of them. Right, guys? Man mortars. Did it literally not hurt anyone? Seriously? Ooh. One sec, are you... The only shadow I want you using is that. Right. You guys are shit at this. See, having that there worked out really well until I altered it by overdoing my defenses. And now they've smartened up. Is it me or do these enemies seem hardier than the typical ones? You know? They seem to take more bullets. Volcanic winter, just what we need. Oh, more. 2 small groups. Animals. Can we restrict you to indoor areas? We've got repairs going on inside. It has to be said, those uranium turrets are absolutely ridiculous. You guys thinking you can go round? Whoops. That was actually really funny. I'm considering ripping this wall out. But I'm sure the guns will do that eventually on their own. Things are going great, I see. Yes, man. The ship is at 7.4 days. Sorry, I didn't catch you jumping in. 6.4 days till we're ready to take off. Was that 6.4 or 7.4? 7.4 or 7.3 days. We have 2 groups of hostiles here at the moment. Things are going quite well. You hadn't been waiting long, have you, Hawk? Oh, that's good, that's good. Well, actually here, I'm going to nip to the bathroom. If anyone jumps in, can you let them know that I'll be back shortly, please? As I think you're the only person in my chat now. Alright guys, I'm back. Feels much better. Back to fast forward. There's just so many dead people. That's a bit of a concern to me. But we'll see how it goes. Like, look, we've got all them. All them. A few there. A couple there. How are you, Mr. Hawk, anyway? I do not know if I asked you, so I am asking you now. And if I've asked you before, then tell me shut up. I'm good, a little tired. I am tired too. I'm running on caffeine at the moment. Caffeine is awesome. 7.1 days. Let's see, 7 days. I only get a raid on 7 days. Like, as in, before it clicks over to 6.9. Maybe. Still sick. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I got over that surprisingly quickly for me. I don't look too good inside. .9 days. Take out the point and all the kids can have a laugh. Fern, can we prioritize repairing that turret? Oh, by the way, Hawk, you died, so I reloaded. I just couldn't, I just You died, so I decided to reload. That happened. I feel no oh rip. I feel no shame in reloading to make sure you don't die. Mostly because it was a bullshit death. Like, if you died for legit means, fine. But you died from a fucking polar bear hunting because apparently those stupid turrets don't know how to shoot something that's hunting but knows perfectly fine when an enemy is hostile. What kind of bullshit is that, man? So we are on 6.5. Hawk, you was in a psychotic state, but now you feel okay. Unsightly environment. Hawk, seeing as you're complaining, you can do all the cleaning. Construction and clean. Setsuko, please do some cleaning. Actually, yeah, I think rearming them is a better choice, better use of your time. Chloe, are you still about? How are we doing, in your opinion? You are the RimWorld guru here. We have no components. That's not good. You're doing pretty good. Sounds good to me. The place is gonna look battered and things by the end of this. I've accepted that. There's not been a raid for a while. That's a little concerning. We are at components though, guys. I'm just putting that out there. We don't even have any here to ship over. $48 dead there. Shall we have a look at our history? Last 30 days. Not bad. Played 2 days, 17 hours and 4 minutes so far. My mum has just messaged me, are you busy? We'll see what she wants. I mean, I stream the same time at the same time every day, so you think she'd be used to it by now? I've maintained this schedule for a good probably month and a half, 6, 7, 8 weeks, somewhere around that point. I'm still concerned. This is gonna be bad raid when it comes. Alright guys, I'm just going doing this for my mum. I'll be back in a second. Can one of you guys, if anyone pops in, says hello, just let them know that I'm going doing anything. Tell them whatever. Tell them I'm going making my mum dinner, because I am. Back shortly. Alright guys, sorry about that. Is anyone still here? Welcome back, Hev, if you are still about. What are we on? 5.6 days. 2/3 of the way there almost. Not all that much Sev can do for us, to be honest. Sev, you'll probably be going. Right, one sec. We're gonna need at least one construction worker, so Vern will be fine. Tribespeople. Oh. Not all that concerned. That does sound nice. You what? I like it with chili. Jacket explode with chili. Today I had a chili con carne with macaroni cheese for my dinner. Tea, whatever you want to. Don't know what means. I don't understand. Like just a baked potato. Jacket potato? Baked potato? I don't know. Do Americans just call them baked potatoes? Like just baked hole in the skin. A hit but not a kill. 2 hits but not a kill. That's impressive. Well, they shit them quick enough. I do not blame them. Gathering the bodies. 65 now, guys. Plus 75. Another 3 there. I wish the game recorded how many people you've killed in it. Do I have? Yeah. It probably does somewhere. Some tuna with mayo and cheese. I love tuna, mayo and cheese in a wrap, and then oh, what they call it? In like a panini thing, like a panini press. So like a tuna melt kind of deal. Especially if you have some onion on there. Oh, that's good. Oh wait, not onion. It's tuna. I meant pepper. Cheese and onion panini is nice with ham, but I meant peppers, like the sweet kind, not the spicy kind. I said tea, but really I eat dead strangely. I have a meal at 11, then I eat just before I stream at 5, and then I eat later on, like another meal. So I eat usually like lunch stuff. You like it? Like what? I'm confused. Are you talking to Hev or me? I'm gonna call it. Yeah, you're talking to Hev. Well, if it's ready when you're not, when it's being launched when it's ready is what I'm trying to say. Use your phone and watch. I don't know, guys. Don't launch without me. I'm like, if up at 8 days we're launching. Ex-lover. I read it, by the way, at first. Don't launch the ship without me. I was highly confused because we're talking about food, and then it clicked to me, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. What are we doing for uranium over here? Not too bad. West Virginia is my home. I might have that stuck in my head, you know. Shit. Everybody. Area 2 is it? No, Area 1. Just get inside, everyone, for the time being. Run, Blackjack, run, Blackjack, run, Blackjack, run. Huh. No idea where they're going. But, sure. I didn't realise I still have a turret left in here. Well, that's one group dealt with. and they're going to advance this way and then regret it instantly. Are we ready, guys? Look at the number of bows on the floor there. We got a shitty bow and then recurve bows. Ooh. Yep. That was a bit of a regret. Unrestrict. So usually they walk through that gap and turn around and go, nope. Oh, I messed up my thing a bit there. It was meant to go, but whatever. Guys, I've got some notifications on my phone from 4 days ago. What kind of animal am I at all? 4 days ago? Just sat there? What the fuck? All is quiet on the southern front because we're near the South Pole. You get it right? Sure. Although it's north from the other colony, so I don't know. Oh, it's also east from the other colony, right? Yeah. Eastern front, sure, whatever. All's quiet on the eastern front, guys. 4.2 days remaining. 4.1 days remaining. So what are you doing then, guys? Apart from watching my stream. At the moment, oh Hawk, you like this. At the moment, I've got in the fridge some extra mature Scottish coloured cheddar. Oh my god, is it so good? You'd making milk from Angus cows or something? I don't know. Or is it Aberdeen cows? Cows from Aberdeen. That sounds right. I should probably read the packet before talking about it. It's very good anyway. Some begins with A. It's dead sharp, but it's still, even though it's so heavily matured, it's still quite soft, which is like matured cheeses often become quite hard and like they get protein hardness as they dry out. But it's still quite moist and soft. But yeah, it's really sharp and it is absolutely awesome. It's almost as good as a red Leicester. Do you get red Leicester cheese in America? If not, that'd be a shame. Red Leicester is good, says Heb. I agree. Red Leicester is probably one of my favourite English cheeses. Like It's my favorite. Probably is my favorite everyday English cheese. Cause like a Wensleydale is really good, but only really on crackers. It doesn't make a good sandwich. You know. And then you've got like Lancashire cheese is really good. Is that the crumbled one? Lancashire cheese. I feel like I made that one up. I don't know. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I was asking, what was it? I was saying I've got this really nice cheese. It's a Scottish extra mature cheddar that comes from Aberdeen beef cows. Well, not the beef cow. You know what I mean? Yeah, that comes from Aberdeen cows, similar to like where you get the steaks from. It's really good. It's it's really sharp, but the way it's matured in Scotland, it's matured near the seaside, and apparently you can taste saltiness in it. I don't know if that's true. I think they like wash it with sea salt or something. It does taste kind of salty, but my favorite part about it is it's dead moist. Like most dry, like heavily matured cheeses that are really sharp become quite dry and hard, but it's a really moist cheese. I'm really happy with it. And it's coloured. It's a red cheese. Well, not red, more like orange, but you know what I mean. It's really good, man. I was describing it as it's kind of like a red Leicester, which is a type of cheese in Britain. But red Leicester is a lot dry. It's basically a red Leicester that's a tiny bit more sharp, and it's a lot more moist because red Leicester does become quite dry. But red Leicester's my favourite cheese, but now it's this one if I could get it all the time, but I can't. So red Leicester will remain my favourite everyday cheese. I know you like cheese, which is why I was telling you about it. Medicine. Right, Fern, you're fast. Exception, you have the bionic leg, right? And you want Hall. Fuck. Which one, Red Leicester or the... Right, everyone, drop what you're doing. Up. Move here. Uh-oh. One sec. Sev, don't. The one you have, though, the one I have is very good, yes. Talk about cheese. Chloe, what is your favourite cheese? Come on, move your ass. Oh, no. Oh, well, that was okay. Head. Oh, yeah, you're the brain injury person, aren't you? Advance. But this might be a reload, guys. I didn't do this very cleverly at all. Oh, we was literally just talking about Red Leicester and the strong cheddars. Perfect. Fern's dead. Right, guys, that's a reload. How are you meant to deal with sieges? I have no clue. I'm good at digging in and defending my position. I'm only reloading because I'm so close to getting the ship sorted, and I need Fern to, yeah. I don't even care. Judge me if you want. Well, yeah, Red Leicester is my favourite everyday cheese. I was just saying, I've got this extra matured Scottish coloured cheddar in, but somehow it's really moist. Which most mature cheeses are not. It's really good. That's basically caught up in our entire conversation. Attack immediately and strategically. Well, I'm not good at strategy. Okay. Have you not learnt that by now? I just run in with a blob of my people and die. I need to pincer movement them or something. Problem I've got is the game thinks I've got more warm bodies than I do, so it's hitting me slightly harder than it would do, because it actually scales the strength of the attacks based on how many people you've got primarily, and then based on your wealth secondary. I was reading up about how it works. Right, so how far back did we end up going? 3.6 days remaining. And you know what pisses me off as well? It's alright, so did I have to reload? Ha! What pisses me off so much is... what's it called? I can't think of the word. Is how accurate they are with mortars, but how shitty you are. The cold snap is over. That's fine. We're apparently in a volcanic winter, so, you know. Guys, I was devastated. I went to the shop for lemonade. They didn't have any. So I decided, oh, I'll have some Pepsi Max Cherry. Didn't have any of that, so I ended up with regular Pepsi Max. Is that a skeleton? Game, people don't become skeletons that quick. God. Yeah, you've told me this before, me too. But I don't have any in, so I went to the local shop in hoping that they have a similar product. They usually do, but they did not. I was then hoping they had Pepsi Max Cherry, which they usually have, but they did not. So I settled for basic Pepsi Max. I'm sad. I'm saddened by my choice. Fire foam poppers are the shit. Being graded at the other colony. It's just way better than just basic water lemonade. And cheap Coke is nasty, let's be honest. Like, there's a limit. Coke, I don't know why Coke is so bad, like cola, when it's cheap. But it is. But lemonade is fairly okay. Do you know what I like from Aldi? The is it meant to be a Lilt knockoff or something? It's in a green bottle and it's zero. It's like a mixed fruit thing. That's really good as well. See, I don't even like. I've had that much sweetener in my life. They can deal with that on their own. I've had that many sweeteners in my life that I just prefer them to sugar. Like, people, the biggest reason why people struggle with sweeteners is because they try to use it as a direct sugar replacement, right? Like, they want it to be exactly the same, and it's not going to be. It's like using honey in your tea and then complaining it tastes like honey. You have to find a sweetener what you at least like, which, I mean, is hard. It is hard to do not get me wrong. I didn't realise there was all them guys that, everyone? Are you restricted? No. Is someone coming, yeah, practicing doing. But yeah. Sweeteners are disgusting. I don't think they're as bad as people make out, you know. Especially if you're in the right drink. Like in the cola, you can't really taste the sweetener. in my opinion. It's the same with lemonade. Now in tea and coffee, sweeteners are very apparent. It probably doesn't help that you have 3 sugars in your hot drinks. That's the problem I'm saying, Hev, is people have paid millions of pounds, firms, to find the perfect mix of sweeteners that taste as close to normal sugar as they can get. You know? These companies are designed, like, specifically designed these blends of different sweeteners to make it taste as similar to sugar. Because the problem I got is the original sweetener, which was sucralose, was actually discovered by accident, and the guy who discovered it did something quite stupid. Basically, he was trying to, I can't remember what he was trying to do. I think he was doing polymer research or something. And he was in the lab doing what he was doing, and he noticed a sticky residue on his hand. And for some reason, I think he didn't clean his hands properly. Something. 1 second, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. He didn't clean his hands or something properly and had his lunch, and he realised that his sandwich tasted sweet. And then he tried what they made in the lab, and he's like, oh, this tastes sweet, and that's how the first sweetener was made. If he hadn't discovered something absolutely remarkable, he probably would have got sacked. And sucralose, ironically, is made out of sugar. But yes, that is a dumbed down, off the top of my head, remembered version of how the first artificial sweetener was made. But some people argue that it's not the same as artificial sweeteners because it's made with sugar, but it kind of is, let's be honest. How are we doing? 2.8 days. This has been nowhere near as difficult as I was expecting. Said with like 100 dead bodies just lying there. Oh, I hoped it zoomed in more. What do you guys think the next big technological breakthrough would happen? Right, here's an interesting concept. If people like us could just work out what the next big technological revolution would be, like, when you talk about technological breakthrough, most professionals in the field agree that it's something that radically changes the way we live. Arguably, the last technological major breakthrough that we had was smartphones. Smartphones has radically and basically wholly changed the way we live. Everyone from my 80-year-old nan to my dad to my partner, everything like that, all that, everybody has a smartphone. We live in a true information age where you can pull out a device from your pocket and know anything you need to know within reason. So the last big technological breakthrough or revolution was smartphones. The next one, who knows? I'm thinking electric vehicles, to be honest. You're thinking too small, Hawk. That's the problem. VR is, especially in Britain, VR is going to be very limited in places like Japan and Britain and things like that, because we don't have space for it. To be kind of straight up, a lot of British households just don't have the space for a decent VR setup. I do truly think EVs in the next 10 years will be the next complete shift in how we live. You know? Because the thing is, once you got enough electric vehicles connected to the grid, I think we will find a replacement for petrol as diesel. EVs, electric vehicles, Teslas and Nissan Leafs and things like that. But I truly believe that is the next technological revolution to happen. That and self-driving vehicles. The guy who was it, the IBM guy? I think it was either McAfee or the guy who started IBM. Theorized that by this was about at the turn. As I was saying, sorry. Self-driving vehicles are horrible. No. No, because they're learning. But what you don't understand about deep neural networks will be better than humans in 10 years' time. Guaranteed. And the thing is, if the McAfee guy was correct, globally, driving your own vehicle will basically become illegal in like 50 years' time. Because almost all accidents are caused by human error. Computers can react faster, they can see more, they can perceive more, and because they can communicate with each other, these self-driving vehicles, we wouldn't need traffic lights anymore. We wouldn't need anything like that. I mean, they still would exist, but we wouldn't technically need them. And that's what the revolution comes from. You wouldn't, in fact, owning a car in that kind of economy would be kind of stupid. If you said no one in America would agree to that, I won't agree, because Elon Musk at least would agree to it, because that's what he wants. A lot of people who own Teslas and have chosen to get the self-driving equipment in it would agree to it, because that's what they want. To the point where what I think would be pretty amazing is we get to a point where you don't need to own a car. Where it's cheap. There's just a socially owned fleet of vehicles that you just get in and go. That would be awesome. He didn't get canned from Tesla at all. He did a stupid tweet because he's burning himself out, and he got told he can't be chairman for 3 years. He's still CEO. And money has power, my friend. Money has power. He basically gets to pick the chairman. How does that not have power? He just picks somebody who'll do what he says. I'm aware of America using cars for everything, which is why having self-driving and electric cars would be such a revolutionary change in America. I'm aware of the limitations of Elon Musk's current position, but if you think a person who's invested basically his entire personal wealth, because let's be honest, he's got more wealth in that than anything else. If you think a person like that would give up power that easily, you're a bit mistaken, my friend. I think that's a generalization, Chloe, what's a little unfair. To say all of the cars are big and use a lot of fuel is silly. To say they have more cars that are larger than ours makes sense. But there's a lot of Americans out there who are just obsessed with fuel economy as Brits. It's like the whole redneck thing. Like, not everyone who lives in the South America is a redneck. That kind of deal. And seeing as America is the second largest market of electric vehicles at the moment by number being bought by the public, I'd say quite a few of them care about using less fuel. And in Britain, one thing I'm going to find quite interesting is electric vehicles in Britain over the next few years are going to get quite interesting, because, well, our government mandated we have to swap to electric vehicles. European manufacturers have to make 35% of all of the cars sold electric by 2030, and by 2050 they have to be all electric across the whole of Europe. So that's going to be interesting. I know we're not part of the European Union anymore, but if the people who buy cars off are only making electric cars, we can only buy electric cars, is the point I'm getting at. They're stupidly expensive because we don't make enough of them. Make more, they get cheaper. Look at Tesla Model 3s. That's basically the point of... Do you follow Tesla at all, or do I need to explain the concept of Gigafactory? Because I will do. The concept of gigafactory, I'm going to explain anyway. A gigafactory is to make batteries on such a massive scale. Like, basically, when the first gigafactory is fully completed, it will make more lithium-ion batteries in that one factory than the entire world created in 2016, which is when they started construction. Just think about that for a moment. And batteries become cheaper because, well, Tesla has basically got its entire budget into working how to make cheaper batteries. Like the reduction of nickel, for instance, and cadmium. Which, nickel's not that expensive, but cadmium is. Actually, they're more like... I thought they were more like 30,000 straight British. 35k American. Although we do have tax. Do we tax vehicles? I think we do. Yeah, in a... Well, what about... Nissan Leafs? They're cheaper. They still have a range. Most people in Britain travel under 70 miles a day, most days. So if you're a two-car household, getting a 100-mile second electric vehicle to use most of the time. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm presuming your current car is also old. In fact, I remember you telling me it's quite an old car. So that's like saying my Intel Pentium 4 that I have lying over there is cheaper than a new processor. They don't perform the same, they're not in the same league. Wait, 1 second, I need to cough. When it comes to that, the UK will be mandating every new build has to have an electric car charging port in it, a universal style one, after 2025. However, you gave up. Giving up on leaving. Still cheaper. I didn't say cheap. Fuck it, go. Anchor. When did Wally join? Oh, I remember. The point is, electric vehicles becoming cheap will be the next technological revolution, in my opinion. See, Chloe, that is one thing that I hate. The 5 minutes to charging. If you're doing any distance that you're maxing out most electric cars, the chance that you're going to have a good 10-minute break somewhere anyway. The Model 3 can, like, 80% charge in 30 minutes. And the point is, if you use your car every day to commute, every night it's sat on your driveway. So every night it will be charging. And electric is cheaper per mile at the moment than petrol. At least in Britain with the taxes. Because we tax the shit out of fuel. Like basically everything else. Because, yay, Britain. Everybody loves taxes in Britain. Not. Apart from the Tories, they love them. Do I get taxed for what exactly? Every time I buy something, I'm taxed 20%. Do you mean my income? Because I'm not even in a tax band. I once again, for those of you who do not know, I live on state benefits. I'm a full-time courier. I get £67 a week. So even if I was working, let's just say I wouldn't get tax. But as far as tax goes, everything in Britain is taxed essentially, so there we go. Every time I buy a pant, I'm taxed. Every time I buy a new thing for my computer, I'm taxed. Which is really just the government taking their own money back, because all of my money comes from the government, which I find kind of ironic. Not really heavy. The tax on fuel is a carbon tax because we have to internationally charge carbon tax due to our current commitments. Well, kind of. It's not quite that simple. It's a carbon tax essentially. If it's in your own house, you get charged whatever your electric company charges you. If it's not in your own house, it's whatever the company that owns the charger wants to charge you. Same as fuel. You can get a petrol station could choose to charge you £10 a litre if they really wanted to. You wouldn't pay it, and nobody would go. It's called free market. There's not going to be an individual. There's not going to be an exception tax on electric car charging. They've already said that. You'll be charged the same as you charged anything else as a business, which is income tax. I'm not that bothered. Everyone, area 1. Leave them to the turrets. How long they'll stick to that, on the other hand, I don't know. The tax is paid when they buy the coal to make the power. By the way, that's how carbon taxes work. So we don't pay carbon tax on our electric, even though carbon is done in the use. It's released in the making because it's paid on the coal when it's imported. But as far as how much they're gonna I mean, I'm not sure exactly where you plan to go when you get through there, but okay. The truth is, a company like Travelodge could choose to charge you whatever they want to charge you. They could charge you £100 per kilowatt hour if they want, but nobody would pay it. I feel like most people don't look at this in the correct scheme like they should. So you do have a shot through there. It's a 10 to charge the Model 3, which I think is fine. The Model 3 has a range of I don't actually know its range. Where are you trying to go there? Into here? That's a lot of I should mine that out. They're quite clever. Oh. I've got no idea what I meant to do here. I'm actually genuinely curious of what the range of the basic Model 3 is now. 24 hours. So a tenner to get 220 miles, I think, is perfectly fine. What do you pay per? Let's work it out. Per gallon now is miles per gallon is the way you have to work it out. Isn't it? Say you get 30 miles per gallon. A gallon is 4.5 litres. So for every 30 miles in a lot of petrol cars, you're looking at, I don't know how much fuel costs at the moment. What is it like? Let's have a look. I'm talking diesels here. I don't know anything about petrol mileage, costs, or anything like that. So you're talking an average for diesel of 130. Call it. I've rounded it down. So for every 30 miles, Chloe's just beat me to it. Just round it down. So 130 times 4.5 would be close enough to a fiver, right? Per 30 miles. So 220 divided by 30. I can't do maths off the top of my head, guys. I have limitations. 220 divided by 30. No, what was I doing after this? And then times that per gallon cost, which worked out about a fiver. So you're talking £36 to get the same mileage out of someone that does 30 miles per gallon at diesel, which is a realistic estimation. Depending on if you're in the city or on the motorway and things like that. I know there's lots of limitations to that mass, but that's rough because I can't do. So it's like better. It's like 3.2 times as cheap. 3.2 times cheaper, sorry. Over the lifetime of the car for somebody who's buying a new. You have to remember, is the shit ready? Not quite. I've just checked it. 11 hours, almost though. The tenner to charge the Model 3 is actually a pretty good deal. And then talking about a lot of houses these days have solar panels, although your car's usually out when the sun. I mean, so solar panels not that helpful depending on if you've got them, because some solar panels are like my dad's solar panels are owned by the government, and the power that they produce the government gets. But my dad got the solar panels for free, and he gets to use free electric in the day, so it evens out. And they did that for a lot of people. So if you're on the electric car in your work days, that probably wouldn't be all that helpful, I guess. Seven. Well, let's start loading people on. Sev. Are you any good at shit? Nope, I don't need that. Pause, let's work out who we're sending. I don't need intellectual. You, drop everything. Be naked. Sev, do that. Blackjack, bio. I want the stuff if they're doing it. How's your health? Nothing destroyed. Blackjack is a possibility. Proctor, you're out shooting. Super immune, psychically sensitive. Sure, we'll keep you. But maybe possible. We've already got you in. Setsuko. Health. You're not all that much useful like that. Setsuko. It's just a bolt action. So firm we're keeping. Hawk we're definitely keeping, I believe. Exception. A bionic leg. Young. Awesome mining keeping. Setsuko is gone. Austin gone. Proctor. May as well go then. We still need 3 more people. We've lost a lot of people since then. I don't want to send them all. I need people here. Let's send. Have you? So surely you got a. No. Alright, so Nowak and Wally can go. Wrong button. Wally. Wally can go. Okay. I've never actually launched a ship, guys, so I'm quite happy. I'm quite excited. We'll see how it's going. Come on. Come on. Two more. Do I have to send them all? Really? Or do I have to fill it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 2 people left. So firm. I want to keep 3 people though. You're just also good. Yeah, you, man. Let's drop all your crap, get you naked, because why not? Alright. Right, Jack's getting in. I'm keeping these 3. Is Setsuko already in? Yeah. Right, guys. Is that it? I got 1 empty, but I want to keep the 3 people here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So there should be 2 empty, right? Oh, fuck it. Right, let's roll. Launch. How do I launch this one? Launch it. I genuinely don't know what happens. You launched it, deconfiscate becomes left behind. Right, you want to do it to not start my decade time. Do I get to still play as the I do, right? Yeah, boys. Guys, we did it! Yay! Alright, so we paused. 2 days, 17 hours, 52 minutes. We have lost 13 colonists. Enemy raids 190, major threats 232. Colonists launched into space 6. Woo! Yeah, boy! I'm proud. We built a ship. It took off. It looked kind of like a ship in the end. Look at all them dead bodies. So guys, this kind of is not the end of this playthrough of RimWorld. I'm going to continue to play it, but RimWorld will be taking a bit of a back of the burner, backseat kind of deal for a little bit while I play a few other games, I think, although I'm still really wanting to play RimWorld. But yeah, let's save this. We did it. Have a good day. We're going to leave now. You're watching Game on Spectrum, I'm your host Ben. We actually did it the first time ever. It was boring as all hell. I hope that they add something better than that. in the final release. But have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're from, wherever you're at. I hope it's going well for you. And last but not least, as always, is cheerio.